I'm not as consumed with the idea of making sure that there's a sound. There's definitely something that's expected of us as Jedi sonically. You know, I think everyone knows that by this stage of our career. There's definitely, all right, this is what we expect sonically. You know, production-wise, so on and so forth. I don't think about these solo records I've been doing. I'm not approaching it like that. I'm not saying people wouldn't expect this from me. That doesn't matter to me. It's, I think the process of just, of having something that, I don't know. Yeah, because I'm unaware of expectations. It's like to me, it brings back the shit from when I was a kid of being naive and green in the industry. It's like I didn't know what was expected of me or what I was supposed to do or how will this affect this and how will A affect B and B affect C. And in making these records, I sort of go back to that mindset of I don't give a fuck. I'm still the kid who fell in love with this music, and I'm making it on my own terms without being over analytical of every fucking move that I make. So in that sense, it's like, yeah, it's liberating. I saw that question. I thought about that before now, and I still don't fucking really know the answer. I mean, there's so many people that I like that have influenced who I am and what I do that, like, it'd be hard to just say one person. Like, you know, I'm like, Slayer's my favorite band. Like, Philip Lynott from Thin Lizzy, you know, is like one of my heroes. You know, I got to work with Cool G Rap, which was like, I already did what I wanted to do by doing that. So it's like, you know, someone like Pon who was a huge influence on me. And, you know, again, like I said, like Philip Lynott from Thin Lizzy, or, you know, anybody in Slayer, Tamaraya, Bardo, Kelly King, and Hanneman. So, I don't know, I probably could just keep going, you know. I always loved Starkweather. I don't know even those guys consider themselves like a pure metal band. But Starkweather's real dope. Jazzy Jeff, DJ Miz, Hilltop Hustlers, Schoolie D. You know, we had the Gamble and Huff era. You know, there was definitely a Philly sound when it came to soul and R&B and WDAS. Black Thought's one of the best rappers ever. You know, I sometimes wonder, like, oh, you know, I wonder if he was from New York, if he'd be a superstar or something. Blacklisted, they're a hardcore band. But yeah, I mean, you know, like a lot of rappers that came out in the 80s through Lawrence Goodman, you know, were are my favorite artists, Cool C and Steady B, and, you know, the pop art record stuff. That's probably the stuff that stayed with me the longest. The most important decision in my career were probably the worse or more stupid the mistake was, the more important it probably was to me. Because that's why I'm still here, and a lot of these fucks aren't. The only thing I didn't do, a mistake that was it was a preemptive strike, is never signing to a major. And there was opportunities to do that. But I think, as stupid as I wasn't that stupid. I knew what was to come and what they would have done. and they would have either completely fucked it up in the marketing process, or it would have never even gotten that far, and I just would have been on the shelf for years of my life. So that's one I didn't make, but that is a decision. So, and it is a career decision.